Imagine that each of your decisions is like a small seed planted in the soil of your destiny. Some decisions yield delicious fruit, others only produce weeds. But sooner or later they all sprout in the future. Today, I will talk to you about the principle of cause and effect, how our actions, thoughts, and choices shape the contours of tomorrow. Stay with me, because ahead lies an understanding of how conscious choices in the present can help create the future you desire. Cause and effect is not magic or mystery, it's a pattern. Every action has consequences. We often think of the future as something unpredictable, but much of it is set by what we do right now. Think about it. If we take care of our health today, tomorrow we'll feel more energetic. If we procrastinate, tomorrow we'll face a time crunch. Cause and effect relationships operate on many levels, from small daily habits to large life decisions. For example, if you start your day with 5 minutes of silence and focus, you lay the foundation for a calmer and more productive day. If you invest time in learning, new skills will open career doors in the future. Our words also shape consequences. Kind words today build trust and friendship, while harsh words can push people away. Actions are not just deeds, they're energetic impulses we send into the environment. By making decisions, we choose the direction of the road we'll travel later. Sometimes the results are obvious. If you don't water a flower, it wilts. If you care for it, it blooms. But we don't always see the result immediately. Some seeds sprout slowly. This means we should think strategically, not only about today's gain, but also about what it leads to in a month, a year, or a decade. Imagine your life as a garden. You decide which seeds to plant. Seeds of kind deeds, new knowledge, or seeds of laziness and indifference. Every planted action eventually grows. The question is, will you be happy to see its outcome? Many problems we face are the consequences of our past decisions. Recognizing this helps us take responsibility for our lives. Responsibility is the key word. When we understand that we are the authors of our circumstances, we can change them by changing our actions. Our character, habits, and behavior form a pattern that creates our reality. By changing a habit, we change a piece of the future. For example, starting regular exercise invests in your health 10 years from now. If you're always late, the consequences are mistrust and others' irritation. By learning to be punctual, you improve future relationships. Relationships with people are a vivid example of cause and effect. Today's support of a friend grows into strong friendship tomorrow. Avoiding conflict may solve a problem now, but a hidden resentment may resurface later. Conversely, an honest conversation today relieves tension in the long run. Our financial decisions also follow the reap what you sow principle. Saving or investing now forms future capital. Even in creativity, if you devote time to writing every day, in a year you may have a completed book. The point is, there are no empty actions. Everything we do leaves a mark. Even the thoughts we cultivate influence our behavior and thus our outcomes. Positive thoughts foster confidence and opportunities. Negative thoughts create fears and limitations. It's important to understand that not all consequences are immediate. Some fruits take time to ripen. This teaches us patience. If we know our chosen path is right, we should continue, even if results aren't visible yet. Being conscious of our actions allows us to envision possible future scenarios in advance. Ask yourself, if I do this, what will it bring me in a month, a year, or 5 years? Such thinking helps avoid impulsive decisions that offer short-term benefits but long-term problems. This doesn't mean we should fear every step. We just need to remember each step has consequences. Naturally, we can't control all external factors, but even then, our reaction to events is also an action with consequences. For example, faced with a challenge, we can either give up or try to learn something from it. That choice determines future experience. Don't see consequences as frightening. They're simply a natural law of life. Causes generate effects. Armed with this knowledge, we can become more conscious creators of our destiny. Focus on actions that strengthen your future. Learning, caring for health, developing useful skills. Small steps today create the foundation for big changes tomorrow. Regularity and patience are your allies. A small effort repeated day after day can lead to massive results. Analyze the past not to regret, but to understand patterns. This helps adjust the present and guide the future. When we accept responsibility for our actions, we stop being victims of circumstance and become architects of our future. Recognize that you have the power to influence your life by choosing actions aligned with your goals and values. Surround yourself with people whose actions also yield positive consequences. Together, you'll create a supportive environment for growth. And remember, even if you're not satisfied with current results, you can always change your strategy tomorrow. Each new day is a fresh starting point. Your decisions can steer life in a better direction. Understanding cause and effect helps remain calm in tough moments. You know your actions can shape the outcome. Don't blame fate or circumstances. Consider what you can do right now to influence the result. Pay attention to small details, the everyday acts, because they build the future. Plan, but don't forget to act. Simply knowing the principle without applying it won't change your reality. With every conscious action, you make the future a bit clearer and more favorable. Thank you for joining me on this journey to understand how our actions shape tomorrow. Reflect on your current deeds and watch as they create your upcoming days. If this video was helpful, share it with friends, give it a like, and comment on your insights. Subscribe to the channel and let your decisions today become the solid foundation for a happy and successful future.